Are you all ready for a tale of tragedy, relaxers, and breakage? Cue the violins. It all started when Disney's Pocahontas came out, and I went up to Daddy and said, "Daddy, I want my hair just like Pocahontas." And of course, being the daddy's girl that I am, this man went out and bought a relaxer, put it in my hair, and turned that shit red. I was okay with it. I didn't care. You know why? Because I had hair like Pocahontas. It was flowing in the wind, all that. But my grandmother, his mama, was not having it. She was pissed. I'm not going to even say what she said because, number one, I don't remember. I was 5. And number 2, it was probably a lot of cussing. So with my dad over here dyeing my hair red and relaxing it, I was getting sent to my grandmother's house to get my hair done. And I had what we call comophobia. I don't know if it's a real thing, but I know it's real for me and a lot of y'all out there. Give this a thumbs up if you know what I'm talking about. The fear of combs. When your scalp felt like it was about to get snagged right off your head and your eyebrows was coming up to the top of your forehead because your grandma or your mother had tied your hair back so tight. I still feel that pain just talking about it. Flashback. You knew I went to my grandmother's house when it was brushed back and I looked like a little Asian baby girl with the little I Love Jesus balls in my hair. On my mother's end, I love you, Mom, and it's okay, but she did not know what the hell to do with my hair whatsoever. I'm almost 100% sure that before my coming into this world, she had never put her hands on any hair like mine. I walked around with my hair in a poof ball. I walked around. You know, I looked like my mama didn't know what to do with my hair. It's okay though. Like I said, Mama, I love you. So, continue on to middle and high school. I started getting relaxers every 6 weeks. I was not playing. My hair had to be laid. And it was every 6 weeks. And, of course, damaging my hair for years upon years upon years. Luckily, when I got to high school, I think around 11th or 12th grade, I had some really good friends who told me, "Girl, what are you doing? You have bomb-ass hair and you do not need a relaxer." And I'm like, well, what am I supposed to do with this? They took me to the Dominicans and then I started getting $20 blowouts every 2 weeks. Hair laid, okay? In 12th grade, I decided to chop my hair into a bob, which was really cute. But had I been woke like I am now, it could have, should have, and would have been the big chop. But it wasn't. I kept going to the Dominicans and getting it blow fried. So then when my hair started to grow back, and you know, you go through that awkward stage from going to the bob to the like middle weird area, I started getting weaves. I started wearing clip-in extensions, and I was dyeing my hair like crazy. I dyed it bright ass red, and I dyed it chestnut blonde, and that made my hair worse. With the combination of the frying and the relaxers and the dyeing, my hair had so much damage. And I did also even go through this stage where I was sort of kind of wanting to wear my hair natural, but I was half-assing it. And I had these struggle curls, these little stringy, wavy, dog-like hairs going on, and it wasn't cute. It was awful. I didn't dedicate myself to the natural life until I moved to Miami, because I was going to the beach every other day. I was going to the pool. I was out in the sun, so it was no point in getting my hair laid, because the moment I step outside, that humidity was going to light it up. So I was like, you know what? I'm going natural. I'm cutting out the heat. I'm not dyeing this shit no more. I'm going to have a healthy, beautiful mane. And I was inspired by seeing so many women go natural. And being in Miami, so many different cultures. You have your Spanish, Dominican girls walking around with their curly fros. You know, you have black women coming out there on vacation with their natural hair popping. And I'm like, you know what? I have curls somewhere under this fried bullshit. So, cold turkey on the heat, stopped dyeing my hair, and I went to a natural hair specialist who flat twisted my hair, and from then on I went on YouTube. I learned how to do braid outs and twist outs, anything to get my curls back. And I did the search and destroy, which is basically where you find all the straight pieces and you clip them. So instead of doing the big chop, you just clip all the straight pieces, at least to a reasonable length to where it's only a little bit left. I did all of that, and with patience and time, my hair became so beautiful and so healthy, shiny. My curls were popping. And I was so proud of myself because you know how guys get dreads and they start off with the little doo-doo balls and then finally they have like long, clean dreads? That's how I felt. I had to go through that ugly stage with the little scraggly ends, some curls here, some straight pieces there. But in the end, I got this, y'all. So if you're thinking about transitioning or big chopping it up, I recommend you do it because it's so worth it in the end, and there's so many more things that you can do with your hair than when you're frying it and dyeing it, because it doesn't have the body, it doesn't have the volume. It's just so worth it. So I recommend it, seriously. And with all the pictures that I've included in this video, I know y'all see that my testimony is true, okay? I wouldn't lie. It's so worth it. I'm so proud of my hair though. I'm so proud of how far I've come in this hair journey. And if you want more tips on how to transition, if you want me to make a whole video about it, you know I'll do it. Just leave me a comment and also give me a thumbs up. And the most important thing you need to do is subscribe. But you already knew that. Thanks for watching.